Michigan white man may regret back the blue sticker after cops mistake cigarette from black friend for drugs, violently arrest him. Bodycam shows. Atlanta Black Star reporting when a deputy confronted the man, Jake Kidder, as he was in washing his truck, demanding to know what the black man had handed him. Kidder told him the black man was his buddy Ronnie from work, who had handed him a cigarette. Just watch this.
That car that came up,
huh?
What'd that guy hand you?
Nothing. A cigarette? He handed me a cigarette. Talking about my buddy Ronnie?
Is that you talking about the?
Yeah, I work with him, bro.
The Cadillac?
Yeah, I work with him.
Okay, well the issue I got is there's an off-duty who was watching. All right, man.
Dude, all he handed me was a cigarette.
So you're telling me the off-duty, what he saw was bull?
Yes, that's what I'm telling you.
Okay.
He handed me a cigarette.
So.
And that's it. That's all I got to say. You guys are crazy, dude.
No, that's crazy, man. Like, so you telling me like you're off-duty sees you, right?
I don't care what the off-duty said he saw.
Talk to you.
No, you're gonna leave me alone.
I'm talking to you because I got enough PC. I've already talked to an off-duty. I want your information before we leave.
For what? I'm not.
You're detained. All right.
I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving.
Don't get in that truck.
For what?
I'll call you. All right. All right, don't let me in that truck.
Oh, you're jammed up now, man.
Yeah, you are.
Hey, step out of that truck. Get your hands up too. Put your hands up. Get out of this truck.
No,
Step
I'm not getting out.
Dude, next thing is getting tased, dude.
For what, bro? You're gonna tase me?
Step out of the vehicle now.
For what?
Get out of the damn vehicle.
We're gonna escalate the situation.
Okay,
you're violating my rights.
Get out of the vehicle now.
For what, bro?
Get out of the vehicle now.
Why, dude?
Get out of the vehicle now.
Leave me alone. My rights.
Get out.
No, come on, stop. I'm not doing anything.
Get out.
Please stop. Dude, what the are you doing? I didn't do anything.
Don't fall off.
Hold up, bro. All right. I'm giving up.
Get down.
Ow. What are you guys doing this for? Okay, dude, I'm giving up. What the are you doing this for? Why are you guys doing this?
Here.
Well, I feel safer already. Anybody got a cigarette? Interaction between co-workers prompted an off-duty cop named Stalker. That's all we got. Contact St. Clair County Sheriff's deputies, informing one that he had just witnessed a black man handing a bag of white powder to the white man, insinuating he had just witnessed a drug transaction. Online court records from St. Clair County show he was charged with 3 felony counts of assaulting, battering, resisting, obstructing a police officer, as well as 1 felony count of possession of meth, ecstasy, all which remain pending. Videos posted to his channel, 3 which run more than an hour, show the cops finding no drugs on him or in his truck, expressing frustration at not finding anything. But after finding nothing, one cop tells Kidder, as he's sitting in the back of a patrol car, that you will be stripped down buck naked at the jail. So it would be better to tell them if he had drugs hidden in his orifices. Okay, these guys. What are the credentials to get into the academy? Asking for a friend. Is it, would you have to have a certain, I really do want to know. Kidder remains defiant against their accusations, insisting he had no drugs on him. And he continues to proclaim his innocence online. Video shows the cops telling Kidder that if he had nothing to hide, he would allow them to search his truck. Boy, you better know your rights. But then again, sometimes it won't matter anyway. Your rights are what they say your rights are. However, they proved they had much to hide when they turned off the audio on their body cameras to mute their conversation for 20 minutes at one point during the detainment, and again for 10 minutes at another point. Atlanta Black Star reached out to Kidder for more information. He has not yet responded. Kidder has created a GoFundMe campaign to raise money for a non-court appointed attorney. So far, he's raised just a little more than $1,500 as of this writing. I find myself, this is all we have to go on, Maz, but I find myself believing Mr. Kidder and perhaps Ronnie, his friend, the black friend that he references, will back him up in court. I don't know, but if I'm just from a distance, looking at who's credible here, it's just a guess. And based on my Spidey reporter sense, I deem Kidder and Ronnie, the black friend, coworker, more credible. What's your reaction to this?
Well, my reaction is a little different than yours. My question is, who they think they caught? El Chapo? Like, what are these guys doing? I mean, even if some off-duty cop sees something that, even if it were a transfer of, cocaine or what have you, all right, then this guy's got a drug problem and he needs help and he needs to be going to rehab and he needs to, look at his own life and see what's going on. But it didn't seem like either one of these guys was someone that was wanted by them. I mean, it would be another thing if they were saying, yeah, we've been staking out El Chapo and we just caught him doing the transaction and we got it
out of there.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's not what this guy's washing his car and his friend gives him a cigarette and move on. That cop could have just trusted this guy, what he said, my friend Ronnie. By the way, the cop in his mind, again, if I'm the cop and I go there and I ask the guy this thing and the guy goes, yeah, it was a cigarette. Even if in my mind I'm like, oh, I think he might be lying. It might have been some coke or whatever. I'm going, you know what? I got other things to do. There's people shooting each other. Let me go deal with that rather than this guy with his tiny drug problem. If that were the case, or drug problem, whatever it is. So in my mind, these guys really made a mountain out of a molehill, and then they escalated it. And we've seen this far too many times where then the guy finally gets, shot. And by the way, no, you cannot tell me, oh, just because I suspect you look like somebody who would be using drugs, let me look at your trunk. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. So I don't know where these guys get their training. I don't know if they're being trained at like some, the police academy, movie academy. I don't know where they're getting their training, but they sure as hell did not get training in de-escalation. They did not get training in serving the community because this thing escalated way farther beyond where it had to. If anything, they should have paid for his car wash and be like, have a good day, buddy.
Make a friend and let's see what's going on with you. And you can observe some things about people too, and let their guard down a little bit. But you gonna threaten to tase him, okay, and all this other stuff. It's like, don't they have workout rooms back at the station? Get some of this out of your system before you go out. Now you're wrestling and you've got sweaty pits and stuff. There's no reason for it. You're not making us safer. In fact, you're inviting what could be a lethal confrontation. That could have easily turned, and you said it right, okay?
Indisputable is still the fastest growing news show in America. We tell the truth on Indisputable because the truth is indisputable. Listen, no matter what you do, don't allow the politics of ideology to evaporate the soul that still exists inside of you. They don't stop, I don't stop. Racism won't stop, I won't stop. Systemic bias won't stop, I won't stop. People still need criminal justice systems reformed, so I won't stop. You won't stop either.